I'm called Debo Ronald. I have been a civil servant for over 10 years. I'm an imaging technologist by profession. I've been working at Arua Regional Referral Hospital and many other hospitals in Kenya and around. I've also been in business. I have businesses in town, as you know, Rema Group. Currently, I'm the chamber chairman for Arua City and the director for West Nile. I am vying for the post of Member of Parliament for Arua City Central Division. I've already picked the expression of interest forms. As I speak now, our team is already filling the forms. We have, we're supposed to get one person to nominate, 2 to second, and 20 other supporters are supposed to sign. So I think they have already called me. The form is almost ready. So I think I'm ready for nomination. So I'm precisely ready for the campaigns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just tell us what constituency, and then what are the problems and the challenges that you've seen in that constituency?
Yeah. Arua City Central Division is the constituency we are going to aspire in on NRM ticket. Arua City is a very vibrant city, as you see. Very, very vibrant, strategically located. We are bordering Congo on the western side, South Sudan on our northern side, and actually Central African Republic on the northwest. And you see, every tribe is here in the city. Arua City is a business city, growing very fast, with challenges, but we have been pushing. Arua City is the pace setter for West Nile. And West Nile has historically been disfranchised. Historically, West Nile has not been doing well in compared to other parts of Uganda. Whereas we are the third most populated region in Uganda. On the other side, we are the second poorest region in Uganda also. Now, one of the key reasons why I want to participate in leadership is to influence the political economy. You know, when you're a politician, you can influence so many things. Arua City, if you watch, as you have been moving around, heavily populated, very many youth, not well educated, not well skilled, not employable or not employed, and even the generation ahead of the youth are also not doing well. So you find that generally the poverty levels here are real. People are struggling, people are working so hard. You know, when you do trade, the profitability on a bottle of soda may be like 500 shillings. So you have to sell very many crates of bottles of soda, sell very many bags of cement to be able to make a meaningful profit. Now you will look busy as if you're working, but at the end of the day, the returns are not visible. So one of the key reasons why I want to participate in the politics of Arua is, on top of the traditional roles of Member of Parliament, of legislation, representation, oversight, and appropriation, one of the key things I want to do is to participate in socio-economic transformation of our city. I've been a chamber chairman. I know the business environment. I know the opportunities which are here. We have a lot of opportunities, cross-border business. Everything is needed in Congo. Everything, literally everything, is market for it in Congo. But there are also things that we can pick from that side and sell. So this opportunity, I want to see how to improve or to enhance commerce and trade in Arua City. That is the uniqueness of my candidature. I know many candidates will be talking about how they're going to represent, how they're going to defend the people. But stimulating the economy. So when the economy is vibrant, people will choose the best healthcare, they will choose the best education. Everything comes down to the socio-economic status of a person. So I want to do the traditional roles of Member of Parliament. I want to participate in improving trade and commerce. I want to bring unity in diversity. Arua City, before my candidature, by the way, I'm already having impact. Before my candidature, there was a lot of hatred in this city. One tribe against the other. There was so much hatred, people were about to start killing themselves. Even you find a group of people within the same religion, they have two groups fighting among each other. So what we are trying to do now, we want people to understand that Arua City is a cosmopolitan city. Every tribe is here, every religion is here, every party, political party is here. And God has always given us a space, created space for everyone. We need to coexist and unite ourselves and love ourselves in the diversity in which God has created us. So unity is the unique factor I'm bringing. Socioeconomic transformation, the whole country is talking about it, but some leaders are not practical about it. I want to be very, very practical about it. Youth empowerment. This youth, if you see in Arua, there's a lot of mob justice. You steal a phone, people think you must die. You steal something little, they pour petrol on you, they burn you. All this anger is because of the economic status. So for the youth, we are going to create what we call a ghetto city. A ghetto city. Through chamber, I would have done something there already. But because of the bad politics, it has paused a bit. But it will resurrect if the opportunity comes. The ghetto city is a situation where you open a space where the youth have access to acquiring skills. Skills not in doing complicated things. Skills in making chapati. Skills in learning how to dress the hair. Skills in these electrical repairs and so on. So many different petty skills that they can learn. So when we create that ghetto city, every youth will be trained, not only the skills, but the mindset. So when you improve on their mindset, definitely, everybody will get busy and life moves on. Now, in business, Arua City here, we have locals who have been suffering in their business. Why? Unfair competition is one of the biggest challenges. Unfair competition. People have factories elsewhere, they're doing wholesale, they're doing retail, they're doing route sales. So there are people here who have been selling spare parts. Now the Chinese who was bringing spare parts in Arua is now selling it in Otramachako, doing route sales, having stores in the villages. So you find those who are in this value chain just drop out. Hardware shops, literally you can't see any local person owning one. Because the people who are manufacturing cement elsewhere are the ones selling it at the lowest level. So this unfair competition, we need to go and discuss it and see how to regulate. That one needs a legislation, it needs a law. In chamber, we try to promote a law, the competition bill. We pushed it, we don't know whether it is signed or not. Nobody is talking about it vividly. So our ordinary people are losing jobs, they are losing opportunities, and it is creating insecurity in our region. Yeah? So that is another unique thing I want to do. Women, our women are so hardworking. Actually, the economy of Arua, I can say, is largely driven by the women. They are running up and down from morning to sunset, trans-night, on lorries moving up and down. One of the bottlenecks they are facing is access to finances. These women, many of them, they will tell you their IDs, the mere IDs are taken, the titles are with the money lenders, and so on and so forth. The access to credit is difficult because of the requirements, the interest, and the availability of it. So through chamber, we almost did something, as I said, but it's still there. We're going to create a united circle, a circle for circles, circle for circles. That circle for circles means the circle groups will come and borrow from it very cheaply with minimal requirements. And that way these small businesses will thrive and the economy will be stimulated. Those are some of the things we want to do.
Okay. You have one major challenge, and that is the NRM primary.
Yeah.
The incumbent comes from your own party. How do you hope to manage this? And if, let's say, by bad luck, you lose, what happens next?
Yeah. Right now, you know, the NRM primaries is around the corner. And we have been having this political journey for some time. I know what is on ground. You saw what happened yesterday. That was a mock mobilization, a 2 days mobilization. I have the support. I am very confident about it. The support base is enormous. So we are going for these NRM primaries, hoping that we are going to have the best, fair and free elections. We can't have the we can't have a very good election, let's say, but it must be fair and free. We have seen the NRM structure elections. We have seen how they went through. I told our people to go and participate. People in our team, they have participated. If you see, about 94% of the people in the NRM village structure are among our team members. Even when you come higher to the division level, close to 100% is our team. The LCs, we made our people to participate. They also did well. So this gives you a picture, because it was now, it turned to be that for any position they will say the incumbent versus Debo. Incumbent versus Debo. So you can see the outcome of the desire of the people. So I'm hoping for the best. My only worry is the election violence. The peace that you see in Arua City as per now is because some candidates are tolerating. There's this one who is kicking around. But you know, you have to see how to move around with that pain. We put posters in town, they are all destroyed. All. Not only me, even other candidates. So you'll find it's only one candidate's poster that are hanged all over town. The rest are destroyed. And no one talks about it.
Which candidate? Is that the incumbent?
Yes. You go around town, you find it's only the incumbents' posters that are there. What happened to the rest? They are destroyed democratically. They remove posters one by one. Nobody talks about it. They say that is politics. That is malicious damage. I told our people, don't destroy posters. I am the poster for you. Take a poster to your home. Nobody will destroy it from your home. But the streets don't vote. It is the people in the cells who vote. So that is another thing. I don't know to what extent we shall tolerate it, but we are still tolerating. We are tolerating it with the confidence, without fear. Yeah, that's now. Now, if this continues and the people lose tolerance, I don't know what happens. Yeah. So my fear is electoral violence. That is at the horizon. Yeah.
That brings me to the next question. Veteran politician Dashano Ward has also expressed interest for the same position, and it might be one of the biggest stumbling blocks that you will face.
Honorable Kaseno Ward is my big brother. I was in the university in the year 2001. Honorable Kaseno Ward was already a member of parliament. I remember one time we invited him in Galloway. Galloway is the medical school hostel. We invited him. He was a new legislator, very vibrant and so on. And incidentally, we come from the same area. So I have a lot of respect for him. And he's a very good legislator, as you know. He has done his part. He has been leader of opposition. He has chaired the finance committee, the parliamentary accounts committee, the PAC. He chaired it very vividly. He has worked. But there are things that we can offer which he may not offer. He's a good debater. But now the trends have changed. The trends have changed. It's not about debate. It's about how you transform people's lives. What goes into the pockets of the people so that they themselves are vibrant. For us, we're going to be in the NRM. Our discussions are in the caucus. We will advocate for our region vehemently, without fear or favor, because our bosses are in the constituency, not NRM per se. Where we're in NRM, we still have to echo the voice of the people. So we shall debate, we shall represent, we shall do oversight. On top of that, we are coming with new skills as a member of parliament. So I would suggest that Honorable Kaseno Wadri should retire. The way he always advocates President Museveni to retire, he should step aside and let the new breed come up with the new ideas. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
This is very good. What is your message to the voters?
My voters, I want to really thank them for the far God has brought us. They have been steadfast. Team Debo has gone through difficult times of intimidation, threats, and so on. But they have remained quiet. Right now, money is flowing everywhere. This money has been kept for 5 years. Now people have seen the fire. The political pressure is imminent. Now money is flowing in all directions. Actually, my members were telling me, people, they come to them, we're going to give you money, you cross, and so on and so forth. A few have crossed. Majority have said no. Others have said they are going to eat and vote this side. So my advice to my voters is that let money not divert your decision. But if somebody has given you money, you eat it. This is your money. These people are supposed to have created jobs for you. They are supposed to have created opportunities for you. They were doing other things in this period. Now they think you can buy a vote. Now, I was told some member of parliament said it's going to bring 200 million to spread to people. So, Arua City, we're about, let's say, around 50,000 adults who are politically active. So if you divide 200 million, you do that calculation, you tell me. Eh? You first do and see.
200 million times, divided by what?
50,000. 200 million.
200 million divided by 50,000 voters.
Yeah.
That's 4,000 shillings.
Correct. So you're going to bring us 200 million to be shared by 50,000 adults who are politically active in Arua City. In other words, you're going to give everyone about 4,000 shillings for 5 years. So for 4,000 shillings divided by 5, I want to see the money people are going to put in people's pocket per year. It is less than 1,000 shillings. It is very embarrassing. If somebody comes preaching and bringing 200 million, it sounds big.
800 shillings.
So in other words, he's going to give you 800 shillings per year for you to put in your pocket to influence your decision to vote him again. This is very embarrassing. Goat head. The other day we said people wanted to eat goat's head. Goat's head is around 10,000 to 12,000. If the head of a goat is 10,000, now a human head cannot be 800 shillings per year. So this commercialization of politics, there are people who have never performed. Now they want to resort. They have resorted to spreading money in the constituency. So my humble appeal
I request you kindly to be very clear. When you say there are people, who are these people? Are you talking about the incumbent who has not performed for 5 years?
If I say somebody has not performed for 5 years, now he has resorted to spreading money, definitely it is the incumbent, because he's the one who has been working and the one who has promised 200 million to spread around. So my voters, my appeal is that, well, if the opportunity comes, you eat the money, but vote maturely. Let's vote for our future. When you vote for somebody who's not not going to create a job in the region, you will not have a job. Your child will not go to school. Your child's child will not go to school. Your generation is finished. But you see me here, I know that I know when I become a member of parliament for Arua City Central Division, we're going to have factories here. Very many of them. I can tell you we're going to create over 1,000 jobs in a period of 5 years.
Maybe just one thing, vote rigging. The other day we saw even the fact that people were lining up. But some candidates are complaining that their votes were changed.
Do you know, vote rigging is another worry, because some candidates are saying that they will win in the tally center. What does that mean? It is very frustrating. How do you win the tally center? You should win in the polling station. We are going to line in the NRM primaries. I am praying that the registrars will do their work. Where the registrars are not disturbed, they do a good job. But many times, people want to interfere with their work. So if you are lining behind me or behind my agent, it's very simple. Count 1 to the last person, and you submit the results. It's supposed to be clear like that. My worry, people see, when they see their line is short, they bring chaos. They bring the youth to disrupt the whole thing, so that we plan again another time. And that is the plan that is going on in this city. So you talked about if somebody fails primaries. If I fail NRM primaries fairly, and I know that I have lost, I'll congratulate my opponent, or the opponent who has won. But if you have been rigged out, my friend, that's a different story. That is a different story. So we pray that the elections will be well organized and is free and fair.
Fair.
Thank you.